Siddhartha, A Journey to Enlightenment. Siddhartha, A Spiritual Journey by Hermann Hesse. Chapter 2. The Son of the Brahmin. Siddhartha is a young man born into a respected Brahmin family. He is wise, intelligent, and deeply spiritual, but he feels an emptiness inside. Although he is loved and admired, he believes true wisdom cannot be found in rituals or scriptures. He decides to leave his home and seek enlightenment on his own path. Chapter 2. With the Samanas. Siddhartha joins the Samanas, a group of wandering ascetics, who believe enlightenment is reached through extreme self-denial. He fasts, meditates, and detaches himself from desires, yet he still does not find the peace he seeks. Realizing that true wisdom cannot come from rejecting life, he decides to move on. Chapter 3. Gautama. Siddhartha and his friend Govinda encounter the famous Buddha, Gautama. Govinda is so inspired that he chooses to become a disciple, but Siddhartha is not convinced. He believes that enlightenment is not something that can be taught by another, it must be discovered through personal experience. With this in mind, he parts ways with Govinda and continues his journey alone. Chapter 4. Awakening. As Siddhartha walks away from religious teachings, he feels as though he is experiencing the world for the first time. The colors of nature seem brighter, and the sounds of life feel new. No longer bound by rigid beliefs, he decides to embrace life in all its forms. He is no longer a seeker of knowledge, he is a man experiencing the world. Chapter 5. Kamala. Siddhartha arrives in a bustling city, where he meets Kamala, a beautiful and wise courtesan. She agrees to teach him about love, but first, he must learn the ways of the material world. With her guidance, Siddhartha becomes a successful merchant, learning the pleasures of wealth and desire. He enjoys his new life, but deep inside, he begins to sense something is missing. Chapter 6. Amongst the people. As the years pass, Siddhartha grows rich and powerful, but his soul becomes restless. He indulges in gambling, drinking, and pleasure, losing the spiritual clarity he once had. Although he appears happy, he feels empty inside. The simple joy of life has faded, and he realizes that material success has trapped him instead of freeing him. Chapter 7. Samsara. Dissatisfied with his life, Siddhartha wakes up one morning feeling disgusted with himself. He sees that he has become greedy and lost his purpose. Unable to bear this hollow existence, he walks away from everything, his wealth, his home, and his possessions. He leaves the city behind, determined to start again. Chapter 8. By the river. Alone and exhausted, Siddhartha reaches a river and contemplates ending his life. As he drifts into deep despair, he hears the sacred sound Om, reminding him of the unity of all things. This moment changes him. He realizes that wisdom is not found in extremes but in balance. He chooses to live and seek understanding through life itself. Chapter 9. The Ferryman. Siddhartha meets Vasudeva, a humble ferryman who teaches him the wisdom of the river. Observing its constant flow, Siddhartha begins to understand that life is a cycle of change and renewal. The river becomes his greatest teacher, showing him that true wisdom comes from listening, observing, and accepting the natural flow of life. Chapter 10. The Son. One day, Siddhartha's past returns when Kamala arrives with their son. After she passes away, Siddhartha raises the boy with love, but the child is stubborn and rebellious. Siddhartha struggles with attachment, realizing that he must let go. His son eventually runs away, leaving Siddhartha heartbroken. Through this loss, he understands the pain his own father must have felt when he left home. Chapter 11. Om. As Siddhartha continues to listen to the river, he sees how everything in life is connected. He learns that time is an illusion, past, present, and future are all one. The suffering, the joy, the searching, all are part of a greater unity. He has finally reached enlightenment, not through teachings or wealth, but through experience and acceptance. Chapter 12. Govinda. Govinda, still searching for wisdom, visits Siddhartha, now an old man. He is surprised by the peace in Siddhartha's face and asks him for guidance. Siddhartha does not explain enlightenment in words, instead, he asks Govinda to simply look at him. In that moment, Govinda sees the truth: enlightenment is not something to be taught, but something to be felt. Final thoughts. Siddhartha's journey teaches us that wisdom cannot be given, it must be lived. There is no single path to enlightenment, instead, it is found in every experience, in every joy, and in every sorrow. Like the river, life flows, and we must learn to flow with it. Glowing star emoji. True peace is found not by searching, but by understanding that we are already a part of everything.